Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel Bhavya Astro. For all those who are not aware that we are doing a gemstone series in which I'm sharing knowledge about different gemstones, from where they originate, and what kind of a gemstone you should wear. Please do watch all the other episodes of the series on gemstones. Today I'll be covering a yellow sapphire. Before I move on with the video, I'd like you all to subscribe to my channel and do share the video with your friends and family so that even they have inputs about gemstones and they would understand what exactly to buy. Now when we talk about yellow sapphire, it comes in one of those precious gemstones, just like your rubies, emeralds, blue sapphires, diamonds. Now, the source from where yellow sapphires originate, it could be Tanzania. There are mines in Madagascar, then Thailand, then we've got Africa, and yes, the most popular ones which come in from Sri Lanka. The reason why the Sri Lankan yellow sapphires are more expensive compared to the others because they have a very low iron content. The more refined content, you'll find the stone having inclusions of black as well as the color getting saturated, more of saturated. So if you want lesser saturation of color and you want a bright yellowish, a canary yellowish, and orangish yellowish, or else you want something which is the whiskey yellowish, the transparent yellowish, then go for the Sri Lankan ones. Yes, it will be a little expensive if you're taking the Sri Lankan ones. However, I always recommend that might as well you don't buy a huge gemstone. Say if you cannot afford something above 5 carats, because the smaller you take, like say for example, you take a 3 carat, 3.5 carat yellow sapphire, and you buy a Sri Lankan yellow sapphire, 3.5 carat yellow sapphire, and you buy a Bangkok yellow sapphire which is 7 to 8 carats. So you got it cheaper, it's 7 to 8 carats, you would go for that. But I would recommend to go for the Sri Lankan 3 to 3.5 carats. The reason being what? First of all, it's naturally treated. Now with yellow sapphires, you can go ahead and induce color in it naturally under the earth with radiation, with low levels of radiation. Okay, that's one technique. The other technique is either in lab they go ahead and they induce irradiation, due to which the color, the texture of it glows. So more of the artificially treated yellow sapphires which are color induced are floating in the market. I would recommend not to go ahead and use those yellow sapphires. And yes, if you're using the ones which are from Sri Lanka, they would be the best because they are neither color enhanced, they are in the purest form, and you will be getting a natural crystal. Now when you're talking about yellow sapphires, you will also see yellow sapphires which have a slightish green tint in it. I don't know how good you're at gauging gemstones, but when you're going to look at it carefully, you will see some yellow sapphires have titanium induced in them. They have the element component of titanium. That's the reason why you will see some of the yellow sapphires are having the light green, slight greenish tint. So what you need to avoid, you need to firstly avoid too much of iron content. Whoever you're buying your crystal from, they need to know the composition of your crystal. It's not that somebody just recommended and you went ahead and bought a yellow sapphire and bore it. So you need to know first of all what's the composition of your crystal. Is it very high on iron? If you're getting it very transparent, if you're getting it crystal clear, then is when the costing goes high. So the costing, the clarity, they all count on the value of the yellow sapphire. So if you're going to get something crystal clear and natural, not color enhanced, then is when that will give you results. Now who should not wear a yellow sapphire? People having a Jupiter being the lord of the 6th house, 8th house, or 12th house are recommended not to wear a yellow sapphire. People with a debilitated Jupiter, that is a Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn, should not wear. Jupiter, where it becomes a Badaka planet on the chart, as per different houses, as per different ascendants, Then is when Jupiter is notified, and certain ascendants where Jupiter is considered as Maraka should not go ahead. Like for Gemini, please do not go ahead and wear a yellow sapphire if you're a Gemini ascendant. To know more about your ascendants, which gemstone you should wear, which gemstone will highly be recommended for you, what's the clarity, how many carats, which gemstone will activate which house on your chart, whether yellow sapphire is activating your 11th house of gains, or else is activating your 10th house of career, or 5th house of kids, the Lakshmi Sana, or your yellow sapphire will go ahead and give you that vitality, courage, activating your first house on your chart. To know all and for complete information and detailed analysis on your chart, please do get in touch with me so that I can do a personal reading for you. And stay tuned with all my videos. God bless you. Stay connected.